How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Benji's Logs and Whatnots 2.0. I am Benji. As you guys can tell, we are sitting in our car as per the usual, but there is a twist. We aren't going to work today. We are currently down in the car park of the village, which is something that we don't usually do for a Saturday, but I thought because I'm going down to the car shop, I thought I'd come and have a quick squiz down here. So that's exactly what we're going to do, is we're going to go and have a quick look at the village, a bit of a walk around and look at some of the $2 shops and whatever else. So we might as well going to have a quick squiz here and then move on to the next thing. All we got to do is just walk all the way over to there. The door is just behind this pillar here. But unfortunately I can't take you guys in with me. They do not like the fact that I have a camera, so I'm going to have to basically put you guys in my bag for the time being, and then we can continue on with doing what we need to do. So I'm going to go in there, have a look at the $2 shop and whatever else, and then basically get ourselves a coffee and maybe some food while we're at it. Oh yeah, nothing beats freshly ground coffee. Whether it's from Donut King or wherever it may be, nothing beats a good bloody flat white coffee to get the heart started, brain firing, and certain other things to fire. Now that we've got our coffee and a few other things in our bag, nothing too exciting to be honest. Got myself a little handheld radio for whenever we go out fishing, camping, whatever else. Have a little bit of entertainment. Some of these headphones for our phone. We do prefer these ones out of any and all other headphones. They do sit in the ears quite well, so they're gonna do just fine. Now that we've done this, it's now time to go down to our other little shop that we want to go to, the little card shop. So I'm gonna make a move. Our next little stop is Jaja's collectibles.com. Nice little shop. Pokemon, all the posters that you could desire, all the models that you could get. So we're gonna go and have a quick gander in here, see if we can get ourselves a model or two and some Pokemon cards. I haven't done that for a while, so I reckon that'll do just fine. It's a nice little shop, nice little fella that works in here. That was a pretty quick and easy little hunt. We got ourselves a Pokemon tin. As you guys can see, I got a nice card there. A Mega Charizard Y or E, EX. So that one is definitely going to go into a little sleeve and into the book. So I got that. That's probably got a couple of packs in it there. Also got 2 packs of these. 151 Scarlet and Violet. 2 packs of that. Good cards out of that will go straight into the book. Got myself a USM 1 A2 Abram 175 scale and a US M3A1 half track. So they're going to be some nice little builds in the next couple of days. But today, our main goal is obviously the Pokemon cards. So once we get on home, we'll get everything in their correct spots. We'll take the models down to the shed and then we'll get these cards open. Just like that, we're home. First things first, take these down to the shed because I need to get my tripod, or the bigger tripod, so I can set it up for when we do these card reveals. I can almost guarantee that I'll pull a lot of the stuff that we've already got, but I'm more or less after the shiny ones. That's what I am basically after. And again, there is a chance of pulling even the shiny ones. And I can tell you right now, guys, I'm going to be very much intrigued and happy to do these. I do find that these ones here are very easy to do. They don't have as many fiddly bits as it were. And also, I did try and do a Skyline GTR, but it, as you could say, didn't go so well. because we ended up buggering it up more than what we managed to put together. So I ended up, buddy, cutting the rear axle for the model and basically buggered the whole bloody thing up. So yeah, I'm going to try and avoid cars as much as possible and just stick to tanks and half tracks and military stuff, because we do like a good tank build and other military car builds, as it were, and Pokemon cards. First things first though, get some lunch underway. Leftover risotto from last night. Chicken, mushroom risotto. This is usually pretty decent stuff. Pretty strong on the garlic, which is what I like. So we'll get this one down the hatch and we can start on the cards. Now that we've got our lunch sorted out, it's now time to get these cards underway, as it were. So let us do the Scarlet and Violet 151s first. Now, I haven't done this for a while, so I don't know what to expect out of these. But either way, we do thoroughly enjoy doing things like this either way. Alright, so you guys are going to get first view of these as we go. I can tell you right now, I think I've got one of those already. I'm pretty sure I got one of those, but we'll have to go and have a look. Oh, is that a shiny? Yep, that's a shiny Machamp right there. That one's and a shiny energy. First things first, get this one into one of these little sleeves. If we can, as you would say, aim upright. So, shiny Machamp. I'll definitely keep that energy in a little sleeve as well. Shiny energy as well. Not bad for a little first go. Got a little Diglett, a Drowsy, a Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur, a little Slowpoke, and Arcanine. Definitely got a few of those guys. A Tentacruel, I know I got a few of those, and finally a Snorlax. Pretty sure I got one of those, but I'll have to have a look. But either way, that is one out of two little cards. Oh, that looks like an interesting one. Cabotops. Yes, a Dragonite. Ooh, Moltres. That's a shiny one. That one's going to go straight into there. Basic energy card, a Ghastly, Coughing, a Psyduck, a Eakins, a Cubone, Kingler, Krabby Patty, another Snorlax, don't need to turn that around to see it, and another Sandslash. So not bad out of 2 cards. I'm very happy with the outcome of that. I'm a Champ and a Moltres. I'll have to have a look in my book and see if I've got any of these 2, plus a shiny Fighting Energy. Next fun little part is getting this bad boy out. First things first, grab yourself a trusty little knife to get the plastic off. It's always a bloody way. Don't know exactly what's in this tin, but we'll soon find out. So now let's get this off, and the first thing that pops up is that bad boy right there. Very nice. And the first thing that's gonna do is get our trusty sleeve, put that into there. Very nice. Another good little look for you guys. That looks sexy, very sexy. Alright, so it looks like there's only about 4 sleeves in this. That's fine. We'll still have good fun with that either way. I reckon we could probably use that to hold all the stuff in later down the track. Alright, so first one to go is the Phantasmal Flames. Looks like, I don't know, so I got 2 of the Phantasmal Flames, one of the Journey Together, and the Mega Evolution. So we'll start with the Evolution one first, shall we? Looks like the first one we pull is the Magneton shiny. Not the picture itself, but I reckon we can put that one into a little sleeve. Actually, yeah, okay, I'm with it. Or most of the other cards are like that. So, Magneton, a Dialga. Ooh, what we got here? A Mega Camerupt EX. Never seen one of those before. I'm so out of touch with this. Either way, I'm going to put that into our trusty little sleeve as always. A little gander at that before we put it away. Got one of those. A loot. Another bubble saw. Don't need to, as you would say, turn that around. Sorry, that was an ivysaur. Got a ultra ball. Yes, a jinx. A grumpig. Got a forest of vitality. And finally got a executor. Nice. Ooh. Another Moltres. As you guys would have seen before, another Moltres. A Jigglypuff. Oh, nice. Whoop-ah. Ooh. Ignition Energy. That looks like a fancy one. It's going to go into the thing. Just a simple water energy. Sorry guys, camera's not focusing on what we need. There we go. A Smeargle, like almost like Smeagol. A Gilgar. A Pawmi. Piplup. And finally an Eternatus. Oop, sorry, still got three more. Two more. Jumbo ice cream. Whoop. And one very clumsy boy. And a Ludicolo. A Gloom. A Cresselia. Looks like a Psyduck. Nope. Pawmot. Looks like that's the shiny one that we need. Sometimes I can't bloody see whether or not it's a shiny or not. Fighting energy. A Misdreavus. A Lotat. A Toxel. Oh, sorry, should have given you guys a bit more of a look. Prinplup. Taurus. Ludicolo. And Grimsley's Move. Last pack. Ooh. Kind of feels like it's a thick one, this one. a toad scroll. Now I'm starting to think that those shiny ones might be actually good cards maybe. It's alright, I'll have to probably pull them out a little bit later on. A Maractus. Another little Clefairy. Usual energy thing. But Petilili. That looks like a cute one. Minkino. Toadstool. That looks like the clown one. Mr. Mime. Another ghastly. Wheezing. Sometimes like me. A ruffian. And another Cancino, whatever you want to bloody call it. That is pretty much the outcome, guys. Very nice. Fun part, as always, sorting out the good cards. So as you guys can see, I haven't really got it all organised. It's all just pretty much thrown out. So that's alright. Do have quite a few different styles of cards throughout here. But I really should, as you would say, have a sit and redo of all of these cards and have it all categorized in a proper way. I do have quite a few different cards, so I reckon we'll sort it out later. But for now, let's just get it all tucked away in here. All that really matters is getting all these cards into here. And what I can do later down the track is take them all out and just basically categorize the lot, which I really need to do. So I'm going to sit here, put the rest of these in these sleeves. Well, that was fun. We've just organised everything and put all said cards into this. So we're going to give you guys a quick squiz at that. So we've got all plant-based Pokemons up the front. Didn't realise I didn't have all that many, but got most of them up the front, 2 and a bit pages. Follows suit with water type. I got double of those, so I got 2. It's not that many I've got when it comes to doubles. I've got a couple of different types of Pyroar. Got a couple of these different Moltres. That's, I think, that one there was the one that I picked, or it could have been that one. Can't remember. I've got it all organised. As you guys can see, that right there would have to be one of my favourites. That and this one here. Try and get it on an angle that's not reflecting the light. So they're not in, as you would say, chronological order. So like starting with the start of their name, like C, D, A, B, C, D, whatever. They're all just chucked in there willy freaking nilly. But this is pretty much what we've got thus far. Two different types of the magneton. That one looks more cartoony, that one. But yeah, this is pretty much all. And that's the one that we pulled out before. But this is pretty much what we've done thus far. Just organised it all sort of types. And I'm very, very satisfied with it. So that's the last of it with the star. And I put all like the energies and other bits at the back page. But that's pretty much it, guys. Organised the cards. I even organised the other ones that we got. They're all sitting over where they usually sit in my little walk-in wardrobe. Decided to do that. Dare say I've got quite a few double ups and everything else in there as well, but I'm not going to bore you with that. And I will get to the point of those other little models down in the shed when we get to it. Not sure when we're going to do it. Possibly tomorrow, maybe sometime during the week, but we'll see how things go for now. But that's going to be pretty much it for today's little fun and frivolities. Pokemon cards and little models to make later down the track. And as I said before, I'm only going to stick to tanks because they are easier to make than the bloody cars. When I was trying to build that GTR down in the shed the other day, I ended up cutting the bloody rear axle in half, so it basically fucked the whole thing up. So I couldn't exactly build it because yeah, you need everything to be solid and everything else in between. But I'm not going to blabber on about that. But either way, you guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I certainly well enjoyed going down the road, grabbing that coffee, grabbing some other things, and grabbing the little hobby model sets and the Pokemon cards. I'm not going to do it very often because the two 151 packs are $30 a bloody piece. I'm not going to do that anytime soon. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So, in saying that, it is an Evidently for now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, guys, as always, keep it cheesy.